Hey YouTubers, it's Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today is Saturday, August 30th, 2025. And today we're doing a video for Cameron in Georgia. And Cameron is a farmer. Cameron owns chicken houses, and he is interested in a vehicle that we have. And Cameron is a long distance customer. So we talked this morning, and I answered some questions for Cameron. And our goal is to convey the actual condition of the vehicle as closely as we can, in as much as that's within our ability to do, so that when I show up with the vehicle, he will not be surprised, that he'll see it and he'll be like, yep, that's pretty much what I expected, or maybe his expectations will be exceeded. And so the purpose of this is to go over it very detailed, and then do a test drive. And so let's go ahead and let's get started. So this is a 1997 Daihatsu Hijet four-wheel drive, 5-speed with a high and low transfer case, and it has air conditioning, and it has 50,716 miles. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So the miles on this are a little high, and the story with this truck is we sold it to a customer, and then he ended up um, bringing it back after he had used it for some time. And so we went ahead and we tuned it up, put a new carburetor on it. And so now we're going to sell it again. And so that's why it has 50,000 miles on it, because normally we don't have a truck with that kind of mileage. The previous customer also put a light bar on it, which is pretty cool, and it does work. Now, let's go around the windshield and let's look at the perimeter here. We have a ding right there, tiny ding. And now coming around the rest of the windshield, a new Toyota emblem. I don't think that was factory. Daihatsu and Toyota are kind of one and the same. Okay, so that looks very good around the periphery of that windshield. No rust. And I've already looked at the front of this with Cameron on the phone, and the front of this truck is ding free. So it does not have any dings on the front, but that is a scratch and a little scratch there. Okay, nice looking bumper. Now let's go down the door pillar. Looks very good. He also put these aftermarket mirrors on, and he bolted them right in there. So those are very solid and they work. They just don't look OEM. Okay, now we have a ding right here. And if I remember correctly, we had one other ding. Yep, right there. Little scratch and an impression. Now here you can see there was a magnet on here, and you can see how the paint, you can see something on the paint where the magnet used to be. A little impression right here. And this is under the wheel housing. And we have a ding here. Now we're going to look down the bedside panel. And the bedside panel looks in really, really good condition. There are just some extremely slight dings from the inside out. Scratch there. So this is in very good shape. Now, this looks really good. These are spot welds here. Um, so the previous guy, this was a farmer's truck. So the tailgate actually looks pretty good. Just some scuffs there. Now let's look at the bed. This bed does have these spots of surface rust. So you can see now these are not rust through, but those are surface rust. Here on the engine cover, it does have about a 4-inch long piece of corrosive rust right there where you can see it's rusted through. Back of the cab looks good. Let's look under the bed. Looks nice. This is called seam rust here, where the weld is, the spot weld is. Okay, now let's go look up the other side. The plastic is in good shape. Looks nice, a little dirty, but it's in good shape. Now, we have a scratch here that's been touched up, a scratch here. This is scratched. The mud flap looks good. And we have a ding, or might even be a dent, but it's kind of what I would call golf ball sized. And this is the bottom of the bed from this side. It's a little harder to see it from this side. Okay, back of the cab looks good. I really like the light bar coming down the door post. A ding, maybe a ding right there. I don't know. If it may not be a ding, very slight. Okay, same magnet remnant. You can see it's just like a perfect rectangle, or either a bumper sticker or a magnet was there. But you can see it's left behind some texture. This is a scrape that's been touched up, a scratch, a scratch. And now let's look inside the wheel housing on this side. Looks good. It's dirty. Now let's open the door. Oh, and I was telling Cameron that this is a Daihatsu thing. It's the exact same thing on the other door, but all of your S83Ps and S110Ps split just like that. Um, and if they don't, it's very unusual. That's nice, beautiful patina. Now we're gonna look for rust. No rust anywhere under here. Let's look under the floor mat. Beautiful. Very nice. Okay. Pretty looking seat. Let's look behind the seat. Looks good. You can see where he screwed that triangle in here. Right there and right there. You might want to take a little grinder and grind those off so you don't have those pointed screws. Okay, now I'm gonna lift up the seat and show you under here. Very pretty. It's your windshield washer fluid, your red Toyota antifreeze, and the engine truly is behind the seat. That's your air conditioning. Um, ah, condenser. All right, so I'm going to shut this window. That way I don't hear road noise. Same mirror on this side. Oh, interesting. LED headlights. Nice. That'll be a lot brighter at night. Okay, coming around here, showing you this part. Same Daihatsu door split there on the handle. It's hard to describe to Cameron on the phone, but that is what I was talking about. That's dirty. And now we're going to look under here. That looks good. No rust. And also, Cameron, this is that split that I was telling you about right there. The rest of the seat looks very good. And this is a fuel gauge. So apparently he added a fuel gauge. It does work, but I guess maybe that does not work. Starts right up. Air conditioning is running. I'll shut this window since I got the air going. Okay, now I'm going to make a U-turn. Daihatsu's turn a serious, serious sharp turn. Look at these beautiful sunflowers that Stephanie planted. Aren't those pretty? Okay, so Mayberry Mini Trucks got the law passed in North Carolina, making mini trucks street legal. I really do say that at least 10 times a week, if not more, probably more, because, well, it's true. So we have earned the right to brag about that. And and you know, it's really been a game changer. Um, Now that they're street legal, it's been that way for several years, maybe 5 years, and and so we also have a service department. We service what we sell. And so if you buy a truck from us and you're having a problem with it, you can let us know and we'll try to get the mechanic on the phone and maybe see if there's a simple solution, walk our way through it. So this is 60 miles per hour and it feels very good. And, and most things can be like a guy called, well, it was today. Guy called today and he was having a problem with um, it turned out to be the alternator went bad, and I believe that's what it was. And so you don't have to buy a new alternator. Every county, or maybe the county next to you, has a 12-volt shop that rebuilds things. $50, they'll rebuild it, and you're good to go. Now we're going up a steep hill, and we're in fourth gear, and we're climbing in speed, which is nice. And so let's see here. We got a guy coming. But yeah, we're in fourth gear and we're climbing in speed. And now we're getting to a part where we have a 90-degree turn to the right. But I'm going to leave it in fourth gear. Okay, check this out. So now we're slowed down to 35 kilometers per hour, which is like 21 miles per hour, but it's accelerating. And that's a big deal, guys, because we're going up a steep hill in fourth gear and we're accelerating. Um, and I think we're just at 35 now or 45, and we're in fourth gear, going 21 miles per hour. So that right there tells us that it has good compression or good power. So, Cameron, if you like this truck, you can call us at 336 777. Or call Stephanie at 336 501 2630. That might make more sense. And and let us know. And we appreciate you watching our video and thank you for your business.